was more of a fantasy type setting. Okay, so we don't have a studio, so don't mind background noises. Dreams, aspirations, goals, everybody has that. But here's the problem that I have with people now, and I have to get personal on this point. 2013. Each person that I met, they always had an idea, a dream, a concept, a goal. They never did anything. And they always had an excuse for it. For some, the excuse was they lacked money. For some, they said they lacked resources. For some, they say they lack vision and a team. For others, they just gave up. You just have to figure out a fundamental way to start small. For example, for Shattered Phoenix Productions, the whole goal of it is to create a production team where everybody's dreams and concepts become recognized. We start small and we work our way up there. Second pointer, immortality. Many people are going to be wondering, how are you going to incorporate immortality in this film? Is he going to constantly be killed and then resurrected again? No, he will not. That's a part of the fantasy world I was deviating from. To hell with that. Now, if you look at these pictures in this video, it was an earlier photo shoot last year that I did with Ozzy. Shut up! This photo shoot I did last year with Ozzy was to introduce a different version of Phoenix in a red hoodie with the golden designs over it. In one of the pictures, as you can see, that Ozzy took for me, I had jumped up in mid-air to give the character a feel that he's flying. Now, many people are going to wonder if this version of Phoenix is going to fly, and if so, how entertaining it is going to be. No comment on that. But basically, if you use the right amount of equipment, and so you can actually create a lot of good content and a lot of good pictures. You can actually look like you can have superpowers in them, just like this picture that Ozzy took here. So many unique pointers were given about Phoenix and his abilities. I don't want him to be an overpowered character. I'm trying to give him a realistic vibe. So when you actually watch the movie, you will see how the powers are incorporated and how they fit into real life situations. You know, Ozzy, I really hate those movies. Really hate. The last part of this video, even though I had originally designed the whole concept of this hoodie, follow Deandra's page. She helped with the final touches of the hoodie to put on the Phoenix logo properly. And this is the official design of his suit. So this is what you'll be seeing in the film. Stop letting everybody's criticism hold you back. Stop letting people's harsh words hold you back. The only reason people do this is because they're either jealous of you or they just don't want to see you. Yang bites need to be banned in 2020 and beyond. I'm gonna put in a petition. Don't be like everybody else. Be yourself. Do something that nobody else has thought of before. Make something that everybody else is doing, but put a twist to it. That way you actually get a lot of feedback from people, and then you can start your own YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram page. Even Twitter if you're on there. I don't use Twitter. I don't see the point in using Twitter. I might be convinced later on to use Twitter, but I just don't want to. So.
Pre-production, the script, the location scouting, things that are needed before the actual production to take place was like, it was done.
It sucked! It sucked. Thank you very much.
I mean, I was trying to be nice about it, but like the idea was there. How do I put this nicely?
It wasn't planned properly, and after reviewing it with many experts and the production team,
it should have been flushed down the can.
So to speak, it should have been flushed down the can.
I mean, you probably have a better chance of finding a future in Riverton. I mean, not saying that it's that bad, but in terms of organization.
Set the tone of whatever it is that you want to release out there. That's where different opinions come in. If you're going for a sad tone for a film, you have to take the opinions of many people into consideration. So get their input first, and like Gio mentioned, take still shots, review your work and make sure that when you are looking it over, you actually get the right tone that you're going for, because it's very difficult to put your imagination into reality. There's a blooper documentary coming. You're all gonna enjoy that more than this crappy film that you're all probably saying is
I
crappy.
mean, you're probably we should just create a blooper and call it a whole production, because it was probably a joke in the beginning.
So this is the part where you get out.
I mean, like
Blooper to Phoenix.
yes.
Didn't need what you want to me. Maybe I was wrong, even want wasn't anything. Yeah, I could say that you didn't need any part of me. Yeah.
We be doing this thing outside the law.
Yes! Eat him! Eat him!
Don't squeeze the leaves. Take projectile juice.
I only want to know what's that from.
And thank you for all the people that have been saying that these documentaries are absolutely boring. I really appreciate all of the honest comments. It makes me so happy to know that I have a lot of fans out there who tell me that Jerome rambles on like a blithering idiot. I'll make sure to write down the list of haters, and none of you are going to get any free admission into my all-inclusive clubbing. I'm going to be calling on a guest who's going to be talking about past experiences. Here we go again. What's good, bro? This is Ricky. He is one of the committed and lead members of the production team, Shattered Phoenix Productions. You can give everybody a brief introduction and just keep it short.
Oh no, I'm not going to ramble like you.
Damn, got shot. And it's only episode 6, people.
Now we have a lot more to go. I mean, if you can no longer differentiate real life from your character, and a character like Joker, you're putting yourself in a lot of problems. You're just going to lose it, and that's exactly what happened to Leaf.
That's true.
And about Leaf, did I say Leaf?
Heath.
I mean Heath. I was looking at the tree. Sorry. Right? So, what you guys will see later on, we have some really interesting characters and some really interesting stunt scenes that require a lot of precision and a lot of planning.
While I'm looking forward to your unique concepts, I'm actually looking forward to everybody else's on it, because this character that you will see in times to come is going to be so incredible that, I don't know, man, might just dominate everybody else.
Let's just say that the Road to Phoenix series has some very interesting characters coming into play.
Good people, ladies and germs, what's going on? It's Jerome Wilson here with episode 7 of the Road to Phoenix documentary. I'm buying enough time until we make it to the very lovely film that everybody's been anticipating. I don't know why, but I might get an Oscar for it. I have big dreams. I might just meet some famous actors in the United States of America, and you know, they might just shake my hand. I hope to at least reach that level. For you now, when it comes to doing something that you like and then you get stressed, why do you think you give up at that very moment?
So you guys know that I am happily married.
Nobody knows this.
Yes, I am. So
Congratulations, man.
thank you. That is actually good, but you know, typical wives, they intend to take over. They want to be in control. They want to be the person that wears the pants in the relationship or in the house.
Alright, so we're gonna dial it back down to 2 right now, okay? Yeah. So to save him from this unknown predicament, if his wife may be watching, we will save him by saying vice versa. You go home to a lot of problems, and these problems take you over like a demon, and you give up at home. You're saying that you're not gonna do it anymore. I have one thing to tell all of you. Please don't do that. I'm begging of you, don't do it. If you do this, you're gonna look 5 years into the future at somebody who had the same idea as you, who came from nothing and did something and it worked. If you're stressed at home, deal with it. I know that saying something like this is wishful thinking and it's biased, but you're in control of your own life. If you want to go home to your problems, that's a choice that you have made. If you want to change it and make your life better, you have to think of something, even if it means you have to move out of your own house. Don't move out of your house. When I was doing the initial filming of Road to Phoenix and it bombshell like crazy, I actually looked back at the videos with a couple of my friends, and you know what they told me? Gerald, where are the females in this film? Where are the women? It's all men. Something is wrong with this picture. Do you not have enough persona and charisma to get females on board? Make your appearance here. Yay!
Hi.
Greetings, Tiana. How are you? It happens, it happens.
Sam, my precious pet. Sam,
Yes, Lady Tiana.
you don't want to touch me?
I
Not
feel
even a little?
I feel I might get my hands cut off if I do. Yeah, it works every time, 100%. This is the dynamic that people love to see, and no matter what you may want to say, it works all the time. Like in any series, in any I'm still having after effects of that. But you did good, you did good, you did good.
Knowing what Jerome asked for, I knew exactly what he wanted. When he said burning, I'm like, bro, say no more. I just took a few hours and then got back to him, and he's like, that's it.
The moment it was completed and I knew what I was going for, then I said that was one. The first important thing, as I have mentioned, always be in communication with your graphic designer to know what it is that you're going for, because if you don't get the concept across to them, they won't know what it is that you want. You have to lay out the platform for them and they will assist you.
So, you know, if you have like a poster I want to advertise, and instead of having a boring one image thing, I can actually put moving effects on that poster. I can make smoke effects. He wanted me to make a title for Road to Phoenix. I did, and then I think it was the next day I surprised him with him seeing the flames moving and everything, and he was like, I didn't order this, you know. That moment when you say, oh, it's the hero we never wanted,
Exactly,
but the hero
we needed right now. One thing that I never thought about was reshoot after reshoot after reshoot. You get to discover different things, like why is it that there's just one male that keeps talking for so long about pointless things in every scene? We need to see different people and different characters. Nobody likes the main characters in any series, you know? They always have a fan favorite. I know I'm not loved, I'm not liked, I'm hated. Thank you very much for the hate. I really, really appreciate it. Jason Statham, Transporter. Yeah. There's that stoic personality about it, that monotone mood. He eventually landed roles for the Fast and Furious, and he pulled off his character very well. But there have been other movies that he didn't star in, like I think there was one called Crank.
Yes, yeah.
You saw that one?
Yeah, everybody's seen it. Everybody.
That was crazy.
I try to separate the person they're portraying from the person that they are. So for me, if it's a case where, you know, like you said, the Ezra Miller thing.
Yes.
If Ezra Miller in his own personal life went out and he assaulted somebody, he assaulted a bystander. It was just regular old physical assault. I'm not going to try and let that paint the image of the film for me, because I'm there not just for Ezra Miller as the Flash, I'm there for the film, and there's a lot of things other than just the main actor that goes into the film. I feel like we should really kind of stop demonizing entire productions because of the shortfall of one person.
Yes, that's true.
So I kind of try and separate those two things, the actual actor, the role that they're playing, versus the person themselves, because let's face it, a lot of actors are probably shitty persons in real life.